Come on, get your nose in there. Get your nose in there. Get your nose in there. Uh. Come on, baby. Get your nose up in there. Uh. Oh shit. Oh damn. Damn. Here we are again. Oh, y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see this. Y'all didn't see this. Bam. Woo! You are now tuned into Pure Greatness. You are now tuned into SR Broadcast. Shouts out to everybody out there. This is your boy David Pistols, the co-host right here at SR Broadcast Channel. Shouts out to Six Deuce, the founder, the one and only. Thank you for making this possible for us tonight here. Man, shouts out to everybody out there worldwide. You know what it is, baby. State to state, city to city. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. Feel that passion. If you're an artist out there looking to tap in, looking to get that exposure, SR Broadcast is the place for you. Contact David Pistols or Six Deuce today. SR Broadcast, man. We in the building. Everybody out there, shouts out to you. You know what time it is. What's up, shorty? Shorty, we see you. Yeah, tonight we got something great for y'all. I am telling you, we got something great for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. 719's very own SS Silent from Steel City Hustlers, man. That boy's been a hustler, man. He's been a hustler. Shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? We got some greatness for y'all. Greatness for y'all. Everybody tap in. Make sure you tap in. And remember, hit that comment bar, people. Hit that comment bar because one of you lucky commenters are going to be walking away with a free David Pistols package. Tonight, we're going to be speaking about the clothing. We're going to be speaking about the music. We're going to be speaking about the city. And we're going to be speaking about greatness. Because here at SR Broadcast, this is the home of the righteous. This is for all you artists out there looking to bring your craft, your gift, your talent to the next level. We are that place, man. SR Broadcast. Shouts out to each and every one of you out there. You know what it is? David Pistols. You are now tuned into the David Pistols effect. Woo! You know your boy got to get that water in, man. You know what I'm saying? We in the fourth quarter right here, homie. Wait a minute, what? Give it a couple more minutes, people out there. We're waiting for SS Silent to tap in. He's coming all the way from Pueblo, Colorado tonight. Everybody shouts out to the 719 Southern Colorado. Stand up. You know what time it is. This is the place. This is the one. This is that moment. Everybody out there, get ready. We're going to speak about the city. We're going to speak about it all. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty, and we're going to find out who SS Silent really is tonight. Shouts out to you, my boy. You know what time it is. Yup. Background music, shouts out to S.L.G, the producer out there in Trinidad, Colorado, the artist out there in Trinidad, Colorado, the man of the hour, the man of greatness. Shouts out to you, man. 26 million and counting, and it's only going up from there. You know what it is. You know what time it is. If y'all need your beats, if you guys need some production done, hit up S.L.G out there in Southern Colorado. He's making some noise right now. Come on, come on, come on. Shouts out to Cali Hood Media, One Underground TV, Pothead Productions, Spilled Records. You know what time it is. Shouts out to all the sponsors out there. Everybody tuning in, tapping in, showing love to SR Broadcast, the home of the super righteous, the place of the super righteous, that one place that you can go, get your story explained, get your story heard. Man, we're going for greatness. We are going for greatness. I am your co-host, David Pistols, man. We are built to do the most, and we're gonna do the most. And it's all because of you. All you viewers out there, shouts out to you. You know what time it is? Come on. Yeah, yeah. You know what time it is? Come on, 719 Pueblo, Colorado. Give it up for SS Silent, a Steel City Hustlers.
What's cracking?
What's up, my boy? What's cracking lacking?
What's up, my boy? How you doing? Right on for having me. Appreciate it.
Oh man, no, it's our pleasure, man. Definitely right here at Super Righteous Broadcast. We search for the super righteous ones. We search for the super artists. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are stacked, homie, and you came up on the roster, man. You know I had to contact you. We've done some shows before. I've seen you perform. I've seen you kill that stage, and I'm not going to sit here in front, man. I've seen you kill it like no other. I've seen it personally, first and foremost, man. And everybody out there that's ever seen SS Silent perform, been to any of his concerts, seen the music videos, seen the clothing line, I'm pretty sure that they can vouch for that too, man. Definitely, you have a great name in this industry, and I'm pleasured to have you here with us tonight at SR Broadcast.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's a long time coming. Finally getting the recognition that we deserve, you know. Fucking it's all for the homies, you know. The homies have my back to the fullest, so everything I do is for the homies when it comes to this fucking music shit, you know what I mean? As a part of the family shit, but you know what I mean? We do
Hell yeah.
try to do what we got, you know?
Yeah, no, I respect it, man, because I see you too out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be posting certain posts and stuff, and I see it out there. I see you taking care of your family. I see that you're a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I see that you got an amazing dog. So I can only imagine how you treat your dog. You know what I'm saying? Really, that's an amazing breed that you got right there. That's actually a little rare breed, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. It's one of the rarest dog breeds in the world. There's less than there's less than 1,000 in America. She's the only one in Colorado.
Shouts out to you, man. I can see it though. You take so much pride in everything that you do. You take pride in your family. You take pride in just everything you do, man. And it's from the clothing line to the graphic line that you do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to tap in. I want to ask you a few questions. And definitely, man, I want to ask you, how did it feel when Latin Beast hit you up and asked you to get on the team?
So how I got in contact with them was I was actually the first Colorado artist to be featured on Latin Beast TV when they first came out. Um, they came out like I want to say like 2016 or so. We dropped a video in 2017 with them when they had like not even 20,000 subscribers. They're like over like
Is
almost a
that the
half a
one with the
million now.
motorcycles in it?
Yeah, the In Full Effect. Yeah, that was our first one. And then I was just following them, you know what I mean, on all social medias and shit. And then I tapped into like everyone that was a part of the team, at that time, you know. And I was doing graphics too at the same time. And then just posting my graphics. Latin Beast was following me on Instagram, and they seen that all the graphics that I was posting. And then I was real cool with the homie Tone. Shout out my homie Tone. That's my homie right there. That's the owner of Latin Beast. But he had reached out to me and he was like, he's like, hey homie, I see you're getting better with the graphic design. He goes, I'm gonna be looking for a new designer here soon. So I was like, hell yeah, homie. I was glad that he fucking recognized it. You know what I mean? Some time had passed, but like a good solid 2 years had passed, and I didn't think nothing of it. And he just hit me up one day. He's like, "Hey, homie, you still trying to get down on the team?" Like, hell yeah, bad, let's run it. And ever since then, it's been locked in. You know, shout out to homie Tone, the whole Latin Beast TV team. R.I.P. to the homie Bams. But yeah, that's the family right there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Um, I loved your graphics, man. I loved them. Man, I've been seeing you get better and better and better and better and better. You know, like definitely there is no stagnant waters when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Your craft just keeps evolving and it keeps increasing. And it's like that value, that price isn't going to be yesterday's price anymore. So I need
Yeah,
everybody out there. If you are an artist and you're looking to explore, you're looking to take your music to the next craft, you need to contact That's Just Silent today. He does it all from recording, mixing, and mastering, if I'm correct.
I just engineer a little bit of mixing and shit. I don't really know how to master, but I just mix my shit and I just throw it out there. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Hey,
not
to
gonna
tell you the truth, it sounds very, very clean, man. It sounds
sugarcoat
good. But you know what? I've noticed in this industry because I do my own music too, man. And sometimes if you got that ear for it, you got that ear for it. There's no
Yeah,
way to go around that. There's no way to stop that. You know, like I'm pretty sure you grew up and listening to music, very different styles, and you were able to just collaborate all that together. And I just got to
yeah.
ask you right now, what artists did you grow up listening to? Like, and I want to ask you, like, at the age of 12 to 14 to 15, like, what were you bumping back then?
Shit. So when I was young, I used to bump a lot of Bone Thugs and Harmony and shit. You know, Busy Bone was my favorite rapper and shit. And then like 3 6 Mafia type shit, and then like Easy E, all the hood shit. You know, Boys in the Hood, N.W.A. Of course, that some Pac, not too much, but Pac was a little bit there. And then but like at the age like when I was about 13, 14, that's when I got introduced to Chicano rap, and then that's when I started listening to like Low Profile, Mr. Criminal, you know what I mean? At that time,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
no, definitely, definitely do.
I also bumped a lot of Colorado music and shit too. I actually in my storage I still have a CD case with like a bunch of artists from Colorado, you know what I mean? Pure
Hell
Devotion,
yeah.
Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? Dirty Motive, fucking all that old ass shit,
Man. See, honestly,
fucking
I've been waiting for this all week. I've been waiting for it all week long to get to this point in this interview. So, man, that's just amazing to hear that, like the stature that you're up on now, right? But you're
yeah,
still like, man, I'm going to shout out Colorado all the way to the
Yeah, for
fullest. And
sure.
it's not just your section. You're like, man, I listen to all the Colorado cats, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you
for
have a good
sure.
variety, man. So
Yeah,
that's a trip. That trips me out a little bit because I'm not going to lie to you. You know, I'm from Colorado, born and raised. So I'm going to tell you right now, first and foremost, I do not like the music scene out there. It compared to California to here, it's like it's a big jump. But there's only a handful of artists that I can really vouch for. You're one of them. Still City Hustlers is one of them, but you know, there's only a handful of artists out here. It's they're growing. It's growing every day. You know, now it might be two hands, but man, to hear that, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
man,
for
it
sure.
shouts out
I
to
think
you,
it, I
brother,
think
man, because
I think a lot of it has to do with you know how they say that Colorado's behind like 10 years when it comes to like Cali, you know what I mean? And to a point, I agree with that too. That's why like a lot of our, that's why homies still dress the same way we do. Because if you go over there, you know what I mean, they don't dress like that no more. And over here, we still got that stilo, you know what I mean? So I
yeah.
just think eventually we'll get there to where we need to be. But yeah, a lot of the influence comes from over there, you know.
Well, to be honest with you, man, the way that you're doing it, the way that you're marketing, the way that you're in that studio, man, it's like that's gonna be coming up quicker and quicker. You know, we just what we really need is we need all the artists out there and out here. You know, we need them to really tap in. We need them to tap in and function with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't be afraid to pay for a feature. Don't be afraid to invest your money. You know, definitely think about it like this. Like they're artists themselves, and it's like, man, they got kids, they got family, they got things going on. And if they understand that, they should understand it on the other end and not be afraid to spend a little bit of money because at the end of the day, it's going around in a full circle motion. Everybody's putting their heads together, knowledge is learning and just going and vibrating right there. So it's like everybody out there, tap in with us is silent. You know, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Pretty sure he'll work with your budgets, you know. So definitely contact him today.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'm open to working with a lot with everybody, but at the same time, like I'm real big on, you know what I mean, like who you are as a person, you know what I mean. So like, if there's some funny shit on you, homie, then you know what I mean. I'm not gonna fuck with you, you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but aside from that, you know what I mean. Yeah, anyone trying to fucking work, collaborate, you know what I mean. Fucking tap in, let's get it.
Yeah. No, definitely, definitely. And honestly, man, I just gotta ask you, RIP Toker, but I just want to ask you, how did you come in contact with him? How did you definitely that was a big moment right there. I remember
Yeah,
you
for
posting
sure.
that and I remember everybody was really, really supportive, you know, and honestly, that's kind of the support that I'm talking about. We just need to be able to stretch because it's almost like whenever somebody does something good, everybody lines up to support. Everybody's like, hey, what's up? I support that. But it's like you got to support them even when it's not something huge like that. You know, you got to support your artists out here. You got to really take it to the next level. So I just
Yeah,
want to
for
ask you,
sure.
how did you come across Essa Tokes?
So when I had got out of prison, I had my cousin made me social media, Facebook and shit. So when I got on there, I was just like just searching, you know what I mean? Searching up Chicano rappers that I grew up listening, you know what I mean? Listening to Mr. Shadow, Night Owl, you know what I mean? Fucking Sancho. I was looking them all up. And eventually, you know what I mean? Just digging, I found their music pages and shit. But eventually, if you keep looking, you'll find their actual pages, you know what I mean? So I had a friend requested his personal page, and he was one of many that I had on there. I have Night Owl, rest in peace. He was on there. Um, Mr. Sancho, like their personal pages, know what I mean, on my Facebook and shit. But anyway, I had friend requested him, and he accepted it and shit. And he's never liked any of my posts or anything, you know what I mean? So, and I honestly forgot that. I mean, as opposed when I would see his posts and shit, but I would just, you know what I mean, just posting the music all the time, you know what I mean, posting our videos, you know what I mean, just posting our grind and shit. And he fucking, I was on one of his lives one day, and he was introducing Lady Benz. That's when he first came out with Lady Benz, and he was live on YouTube, and I had shouted him out. I don't know what's up and shit, and that fool went into like a whole spill. You know what I mean? A whole spill, fucking just giving it up to me. I have a video of it on my YouTube. He was just showing love, and it tripped me out because I didn't even think he was paying attention to us like that, you know. And then after that, you know what I mean? We be talking in the DMs and shit, fucking chopping it up and shit. And he was showing a lot of love, and then yeah, he was fucking we're about to have we were gonna drop our album, the Hustle Beats Talent album, and I had hit him up on it, and I was like, hey homie, I said we're fucking about to drop an album, homie. Like, is there anything like you could do to help me? You know what I mean? To promote it. And he was like, fucking, he's like, don't trip, homie. He's like, when it drops, he's like, I'll fly you guys out here and we'll have a fucking album release party at the Brownside store. And after that, we'll talk about, you know what I mean? Putting some promotion behind you guys. And all my homies were pumped, all of us, because we all grew up banging to that shit. You know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? That's straight quote out right there, homie. When it comes to the homies
Yeah,
type
no,
shit, you
no,
know what I
heck
mean?
yeah.
So fucking
That's a big moment for you, man. And honestly, I got to give you your flowers on that because I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk, homie. Like the way that you guys' estilo are is, and the way that you guys hold that crown out here, you know what I'm saying? I get it. We were talking about earlier about how California is about 10, maybe 20 years ahead of us, but it's
yeah.
like, man, like there. There's still some neighborhoods out there that do dress like that,
Oh yeah,
and
for
it's
sure,
like
definitely. Yeah,
honestly,
yeah. I'm not saying that. Yeah,
like honestly, like it shouts out to you, like I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Like coming from Aurora, man, you know what I'm saying? Like we're a little bit different. We're thugged out there. You know what I'm saying? Like the homies out
yeah,
there were thugged out. So I remember going to the lowrider show, homie, and then basically it's like we're posted up right there, three deep, you know what I'm saying? And then we see this large crowd of fools coming, and it's like, they're dressed of the culture, but it's like they weren't rocking it the way they were. It looked more like they were following trends and movies and stuff. And it's like I remember like all the little busters at the lowrider show, they're trying to bang on us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We'll bang on them fools, and them fools didn't say nothing. They didn't even make a move, But the three homies right there, like, what's up, fool? And start fucking chasing all the busters off. And
yeah.
it's like we just move different. And I can see your stilo, homie. I know you guys are thugged out there in Pueblo too, homie, but you guys got that original stilo. You guys are holding the crown out here in Colorado.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you guys, Greeley, Colorado, you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
that's really
Yeah,
that's really where you're gonna find that culture at, homie. And it
yeah.
shouts out to you. And I'm gonna just be honest with this when I say this right now, man. I believe if you guys would have had more time with Tokes, I'm not gonna lie. I believe we would have seen something of
Oh
greatness. We
yeah,
would have seen
definitely.
something ridiculous. Like, and
Yeah.
I know it sucks because it's like moments like those, you question and you're like, man, did we miss that moment? But I don't believe you did. I believe you got that. You guys got your flowers from Essetokes, and
Yeah, and
RIP, man,
and
RIP to him. And
like I tell the homies all the time, like I could quit music now, and I'll be happy with what I've accomplished, mainly with Hopes. You know what I mean? Because that fool didn't like nobody. You know what I mean? He didn't like a lot of homies either. You know what I mean? If you're a
yeah,
homie
no,
and
he
he thought
he
you
was
had some type
hardcore,
of
homie.
faith
He
in
was
him, yeah,
hard.
that fool did not like you at all. So to gain that fool's recognition, especially being an out of state homie, you know what I mean? To get that recognition from him, that shit. You know what I mean? I could quit music right now, and I'd be good, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've accomplished what I pretty much wanted. You know what I mean? I wanted to be known by the fools I grew up listening to. You know what I mean? And now I have tracks with them. You know what I mean? Little Yogi, YB. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? Back when he was little. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Murder
We
Squad
got
ENT,
tracks
man.
with
I
fools we
remember
grew up
that.
listening
626
to.
Gangsters. I remember those times. You know what I'm saying? I remember when they were on Mad Glock. You know what I'm saying? And that whole high
Yeah.
power and Mad Glock beef came out. And honestly, shouts out to everybody, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they were able to get through those passages of funny times and stuff because they were able to come up. They were able to lift the whole culture. Because there's so many times, there's so many moves that it's like let's be honest, like we're not as deep as other cultures in the industry. You know what I'm saying? We're more selective of who we really want to support and go behind. We have a tighter culture, and it's like man, it's like you're out there doing it, man. So I could see it. You know what I'm saying? I could see those boundaries breaking. I could see other cultures coming behind you guys and showing you love too, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I've been seeing that since I've first started seeing you guys doing shows in Colorado.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
I remember seeing you guys at the Roxy. I remember coming out here to Pueblo one time. I don't want to say the guy's name, but we're gonna just say Pastor. You know what I'm saying? I had came
Okay.
with him. I got a blessed opportunity to come with him and actually hype up the crowd and go up on stage with him at the time. And this is when he was really hot, But I remember I saw you guys. I saw Still City Hustlers in the building. You guys were at the meet and greet. I saw everybody coming up to you, embracing you in your city, and that's really where it starts. It's like if you don't get
Yeah.
that embracement from your city, you're not gonna really be able to stretch anything, because it's like yeah, you can travel, sure, you can go here, you can go there, but at the end of the day, your city is going to be the one to support you. That's like those are the people that tap in and be like, here, let me cash app you real quick. Let me cash app you as a silent. Let me go ahead and help you. I see you out there on the road. And it's
yeah,
like we just gotta kind of, we gotta kind of learn and take note from you, man, because you're killing it, brother. You're killing it.
yeah. The city has my back. Like, well, I can't say everybody, you know what I mean? Because of course everyone has their haters and shit, you know what I mean? But like I got a good percentage of the town backing me up with this music shit, you know what I mean? And not only that, because I know I'm on a personal level, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like with my homies, you know what I mean? That they back up my music so much because they know, you know what I mean? They know what comes with it, you know? So I think that's a real good thing when your city has your back. I think it's very very well needed. I think
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
usually
you
you
gotta
usually
take
have a
over your
couple
city
heads
because
in your music videos. Usually, I've seen that one where I believe you came out with like maybe what? How many homies was it? It was a few homies on that track, and you
which
came
one?
out with the. I don't remember what it was called. That's my bad, brother. But definitely, it was the one. The real ones. The real ones. That's what
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
okay. Yeah. A lot of homies popped out for that one and shit. That was a real big thing. We wanted to do something different because like as far as like Colorado, like nothing. There's no like no hate on anybody. You know what I mean? Which is why we wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Something unique. There wasn't really no one doing like no cinematic type videos. You know what I mean? Like storylines type shit. So me and the homies, we put our head together, you know what I mean? And we came up with the scripts and just pumping it up to the homies, you know what I mean? And they were excited too because again, no one was doing that, you know what I mean? So they wanted to be a part of it, you know what I mean? Fucking the homie, rest in peace, his lady, she was an ex-CO, she played the cop in it, you know what I mean? We had a lot of support when it came to that one. So yeah, the homies is what made that video as all the other ones, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I can't express that enough, you know what I mean? Because my homies know, like I'm always like, oh, the homies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I love
No.
my homies, you know what I
Basically,
mean?
you're.
They're my brothers, you know.
I
They always
see.
make
I
the
see
time
some.
like
I
my
see
brothers
some of
that
the.
put in. So
I see some of the literature that you read. I see some of the things that you do like. And honestly, what I'm saying is you're a man of your culture. You're a
yeah,
leader,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
And honestly, it's not one of those type of leaders like Suge Knight, you know what I'm saying? But at the
Yeah,
same point in time, don't cross your path wrong. Don't
yeah, for
don't
sure.
step on your toes, but you're not that one to go out there and step on anybody's toes like that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
let people walk the way they usually walk, but it's like you keep your shit to the G's, man. You got your code, you keep your conduct, and it's like shouts out, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't even thank that enough because there's not enough of that out here. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
There's not
sure.
enough.
Yeah, I'm real big on the culture. I think it's real important for all of us to learn about our people. You know what I mean? Because I know it sounds cliche, but knowledge is power. You know what I mean? If you know where your people come from, you know what I mean. I think that's a real big thing. And I'm always, you know what I mean, kicking down game to the homies like little shit. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, our people used to do this. You know what I mean? And they take heed to that too. You know what I mean? They learn from that, which is the whole objective. You know what I mean? They like we learn together. You know, type shit. And I think it's very very big to fucking know your culture and shit.
Yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely. Um, so honestly, I know that you were talking about a few artists that you functioned with, but I want to get more into that. I want to get deeper into that. Who have you featured on your music? Who are you looking to feature on your music? And not just in Colorado, but in general.
Shit, that'd be dope to do one with like Rowdy Rax would be dope. I bump him a lot. Well, I mean, I don't really bump music too often, but when I do bump music, it'd be with those from Rowdy Rax. Fucking Westmont Scheme. That fool's hard. I'd want to work with that fool. I'd like to get another one with YB. Another one would be dope. Conejo would be dope. Um,
Shouts out Conejo.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That homie's cool. We met that fool when he came out to Denver and shit. That fool's real humble. But there's a few of them. Even like black artists too. Like there's that. I don't know if you ever heard of Ramble. He's hard. That fool's
yeah,
dope. It'd be
no,
dope
hell
to
yeah,
fucking
hell yeah.
do it. Or my homie before he passed away, he introduced me to Jay Stalin, and he told me that it'd be dope if I did a song with that fool. So I want to do that for the homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
no, definitely.
But
RIP,
yeah,
RIP to your people, man.
there's a few homies that get it in, you know what I mean? Like, and then as
Yeah.
far as Colorado, fucking, I got one coming with Chucho and Little Nate, and then I got one coming with the homie Dopey PV from Parkside. Um, but there's some too like I that we've always say that we gotta work like my boy Skrillion Capone in the fucking in the chat right now. He's one that I've always wanted to do a song with because he's hard. I think he's like one of the hardest
Yeah,
in Pueblo.
I had I got to
Him
do an
and Case
interview with
Uno,
him.
like him and Case Uno, like to me in Pueblo, I think him, Skrill and Case Uno are the top two.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
no,
ever heard
that
of Case
guy he
Uno.
came through here,
Have
and
you ever heard of him? Have you ever heard of Case Uno? Shoot 'em up records. It was Case Luciano.
I've actually heard of him, but I've never really dug deep into his catalog. But Capone,
Yeah,
man, that guy
like
right
his
there,
old
that guy's
shit. Like
vicious.
I'm not really tapped into like all the shit that he has on YouTube. But like I said, like I had a bunch of Pueblo and Colorado music back in the day. You know what I mean? So I had like I had all like not all of them, but I had a good chunk of their music, you know. And but yeah, that fool's hard. That fool's hard. I actually got a music video with that fool. We got a song together, but I would like to get more with him. Um, but yeah, there's a few there's other homies doing their thing and shit. Shout out to them and shit. Fucking there's a few that I want to work with. It just hasn't happened yet, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely they got to make that move. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You're a
so,
busy man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to message everybody in the city. You don't have time to chase anybody around. You've already worked hard. You've established yourself. So it's like, man, you guys can't be scared. Hit up S is Silent. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that could happen? He could say no, he doesn't like the project and he's okay on it, or what's the worst that could happen? You got to
yeah,
restructure it and kind of listen and take game. The only thing that comes out of that would be learning. You're gaining
yeah.
knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like I got in another interview, I was speaking about
Also,
this
too,
back in
also,
the.
too, I don't mean to cut you off too, but like I feel
No,
bad
no,
if
you're amazing.
I didn't shout out the homie too. I got another one coming with the homie Ray G, the homie out in Springs. That shit's a banger. Southside, that shit's gonna be dope. I
Yeah.
actually got to send it. I actually got to send that shit to him. But yeah, go ahead. I was just thinking. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to. You know what
Yeah,
I
no,
mean?
no, no, no. Anybody that you want to give a shout out to, man. And honestly, I just want to get into this a little bit because honestly, if there's any questions that you want to pass, just feel free to, man.
For
Definitely
sure.
just feel free. We'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it going. But at the end of the day, I had seen your shirt at a couple events, and there's a couple times you had a couple different homies on your shirts. And I just wanted to touch base on that. I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Maybe we could put some spotlight on your fallen soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of give that love back to them right now, because this
Oh
is something
yeah,
right here
yeah,
where people are going to be listening to this tomorrow, the next day, the next week. This isn't something that's going to go away. This is something that's going to be able to go on and carry on. You'll be able to keep this in your catalog. And definitely one day, you might just play this back in 20 years from now, or your kids, or somebody close, their relatives,
yeah,
so
yeah.
definitely if we could go ahead and speak on that and kind of just
Yeah,
get your thoughts on.
shit. I don't even know which exactly which fallen homie shirt you're talking about. I got a few of them. I got a lot of homies that passed away. I just don't have all the shirts of them, but the shirts that I do have was my boy Trigger, rest in peace. He had just got out of prison. He wasn't even out of prison, fucking not even a year, not even 6 months. I want to say, my boy Chingle from 18th Street, or the homie Trigger from Brown Table, and then Chingle from 18th Street. He was out like only 6 months too from the joint. Um, and then my boy Duke, he was fucking on his way home back to Denver. He's actually from Denver, from Southwest Denver. Uh, he fucking passed away too. So yeah, from CFK. So yeah, those are the shirt. Or my homie Weddle Boy too. That was my first friend that passed away. I have one of his shirts. So as far as shirts, it was probably it was either one of those four, you know. But like
Yeah, no,
I have
no,
so many
definitely.
more homies that passed away, you know. I just never had a chance to get their shirt. You know what I mean? My little homie Flacco too, from the Springs, you know, from my left. That fool was only 17 years old. 17, yeah, he was like 17 years old. Fucking, but yeah, homie. Rest in peace to all my homies, fool, and free my homies that ain't never getting out. You know, they didn't do shit.
Yeah, shouts out to LF, homie. Shouts out to LF. And all the fallen soldiers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I feel your ambition, brother. I feel your journey. And it hasn't
Oh
been an
yeah,
easy one. Definitely. There's a lot of people in this lifetime that they don't even see one death in their lifetime like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and it's crazy because it's like in this lifestyle, you just, sometimes
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of times we don't think about it. We take it for granted, man, and we just wake up every day and we do the same thing over and over and over again, and it's
yeah,
like man, it's like for the homies that are falling, it's like that's deep, so I can see what you're doing with your music and where you're going with it. You're like you're gonna make a statement on this. You're gonna really put it out there for the culture. And
yeah,
you
definitely,
know
definitely.
definitely, man, I can see the passion when you're performing. Like,
Oh yeah,
honestly, I saw you at the Galactic Stoners meet. You
hell
actually
yeah,
got down really sick with that event. I'm not gonna lie, you brought like 40 people. You told me you were gonna. You're like, we're
yeah,
pulling
hell
up with
yeah,
40 people. Came through.
hell yeah. Yeah, shit, it's always like that, you know what I mean? Homies always show up to the shows and shit. Sometimes some of them can't make it, you know what I mean? But the crowd that's always there to support us, it's always thick, you know what I mean? And sometimes, and a lot of times they're not even specifically coming with us. So, I mean, I got homies coming from different cities, you know what I mean? Alamosa, fucking Greeley, you know what I mean? Fucking Springs, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the homies from all them cities, you know? They'll come out just, you know what I mean, just to show love, you know what I mean?
Pull up deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely. And honestly, I just want to ask you, what would be your favorite city in Colorado besides the one you reside in? The one that you come from.
Yeah. So probably I would probably say where my mom's side of the family comes from, probably like the Valle, San Luis Valley and shit, right there. The fuck was it? Where we're like trauma right there type shit, you know, San Luis, like the town San Luis, you know, that's where all
Yeah,
my mom's side of the family is. So a lot of my roots come from over there too, you know. Fucking my my great grandfather fucking was on a magazine cover. He used to my homies too right here. My brother right here hit his grandpa too, or his great grandpa was fighting. They fought for the lands out there in San Luis. I don't know if you ever heard about that, but it was a real big thing, a historical event here in Colorado. They were fighting for the lands out there. Well, I would probably
man.
say that right there. I would probably say that. I'll give my-
Yeah, no, no, definitely, definitely, man. And honestly, you wouldn't think that because what I'm saying, it's a little bit littler out there, isn't it? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, sure
honestly,
is.
like that's a lot of
Yeah,
love right
nothing to
there. You know what
do.
I'm
I mean,
saying?
like as far as like exciting and being excited and having fun, yeah, that's not what it's gonna be over there,
Nah,
you
but
know.
it's
But
nothing's like
like
home, huh? Nothing's
yeah,
like
it's just
home.
roots, you know, the roots.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've been out that way a few times. And when I went out there, coming from Aurora, Denver area, and then it's like you're looking around, you're like, man, this looks a little different. But there's
Yeah.
culture out there. There's homies out there. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
You just
sure.
be running
Yeah,
into homies left and right sometimes, and
yeah. There's a lot of raza everywhere in Colorado. There's something everywhere, homie. What's that? Want some
yeah.
water? No, I'm good right now. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people don't think that, you know what I mean? And then it's like way different here too, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people from other states, they think that it's shit. Colorado's just snowboarding and skiing. Like, homie, like I don't even know anybody in my life that went snowboarding. You know, the fuck. Like I'm from the streets too,
Hey,
just like you know what I mean. Like we're from the street. Like every city has a ghetto. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that because it's like why everybody got that privilege to go get the ski trips and go to the ski slopes and resorts. It's like
Yeah,
they
fuck
gotta understand that's like
that.
4 hours away from us.
Yeah, for
It's like
sure. Shit, I wouldn't even go to that shit. Fuck that.
you just see Pistol be like, oh, just rolling down the hill in the mountain and shit, like Durb, like. So yeah, nah, man, like.
I don't
But
even like the
honestly,
cold. I don't even like the cold as it is. That's one thing. I lived here my whole life, and I never got used to the cold. I fucking hate it.
yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I escape. I hit California as frequently as I can. I'm like, I love Colorado, but I'm like, I gotta get
So I'm gonna
out.
have to
You know
go
what
out
I'm
there
saying?
with you next time, homies. Yeah, I know a lot of homies from different waters out there in northern and southern Cali. You know.
Yeah, no, no, definitely. There was a few homies that told me they wanted to see you out there, and that's
Yeah,
why I really wanted to touch base with you, man. Because honestly, we could book you out. We could get you a good tour going, and we could get
yeah,
you
it'd be
out there.
great.
And I feel
I know,
like
I know a lot.
honestly,
I know a lot too. Like aside from the music, you know what I mean? Like penitentiary shit, fools that I was locked up with. You know what I mean? Fools that contacts with. You know. So like, I definitely have some contacts out there. So I would definitely enjoy going out there with you, homie. That should be dope.
yeah, no, no, definitely,
Even
man.
if it's just to
What's
go out there
happening
and
with the
vibe
culture
out, you
out there?
know? even if it's just go out there and vibe out. You know what I mean? Don't always have to be necessarily doing show. I mean, that'll be dope too. Go do a little tour out there. You know what I mean? That'll be dope too. But even just to go out there and just go kick it, shit. Let me know.
Yeah, no, no, definitely. I'll let you know next time. We'll have to grab a plane ticket for you. Get you on that plane. We're gonna go hit those palm trees, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I keep trying to tell everybody like I want to get a palm tree. I want to dig it out the ground and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring it over here. Everybody's like, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. It's like, nah, man. Honestly, we just put that shit in the little grow room, homie. You know what I'm saying? Keep that
yeah.
motherfucker alive forever.
Hey, shout out to Shawty 970. Shout out to all the homies in Greeley. Hey, she's cool. She fucking vibes out with my lady real cool and shit. Every time we go to Greeley and she always shows us love. Shout out to the homies from Greeley, straight up.
Yeah, 970 stand up, man. Shouts
My
out to
boy Slim, man.
719.
My homie Looney too. My homie Looney 714. He's not really too known, but there's a couple tracks that's right there on my YouTube, and he's hard. He's dope. He's from Anaheim, but he stays out here.
Yeah, no, no, definitely. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I've actually I think I was on a TikTok live or something, and I think I ran across him before because there's a couple cats that come out on there and when we're just kicking the bullshit on there, you know what I'm saying, and they'll be like, shouts out to Still City Hustlers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They'll mention you, you know, because I get on there, man, and I'll start talking about rap, I'll start talking about the industry, and usually whenever I do that, you know, there's only a few names that come out of people's mouths, and I know that Still City Hustlers and SS Silent is one of them, you know.
yeah,
So
sure,
I'm
yeah.
pretty
We
excited
definitely
for
made our
that.
stamp here in Colorado, and if fools say otherwise, it's because they're hating, probably because we bashed them out one time or something, you know. But we definitely made our we definitely made our stamp when it comes to the Colorado music shit, for sure.
Let's go ahead and talk about the clothing line. Let's talk about what you're doing. Let's talk about your merchandise. How can the people get it? You know, and honestly, let's just go ahead and speak on that.
So with the clothing line, I wanted to do something different aside from music. You know what I mean? So it has no connection with my music whatsoever. It's its own thing. You know what I mean? I wanted to do a thing like DGA or like OG Able type Dice One type shit. You know what I mean? But I wanted it for Colorado. You know what I mean? So so like and then I you know what I mean? I wanted uh being that I'm good at the graphics or whatever, you know, fucking I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna start a clothing line. I fucking sat and pondered on it for a while, came up with the name Street Code, you know, fucking made a couple designs and it's running, you know what I mean? Orders are already coming in on pre-orders. You can fucking go to Street Code Apparel SC dot bigcartel.com. You can check on my Instagram. There's all the links and shit on my social media. There's all the links and shit. It takes you to the website, and they're all gonna be on either Shaka or Pro Club. 'Cause I know a lot of the fucking head a lot of them like Pro Club and then a lot like Shaka. So I'm gonna run with both, you know. So and there's options for every city, you know what I mean? If you're from Monte, Aurora, there's all that shit, you know. Fucking Alamosa, Springs, Greeley, fucking
A town
you know what
stand
I mean?
up. A town
Yeah,
stand up.
straight up.
You know.
So yeah, there's a little something on there for everybody, and then eventually I want to grow it to like doing shit for like so people could buy their kids. You know what I mean? Like it'll be like Mama's Boy for like a little baby. You know what I mean? Like in some dope ass
Oh
fucking like in
snaps!
some dope ass like writing like
No,
some
no, no.
gangster
That's
writing. You know what I
amazing.
mean?
You're a genius.
You know what I
You're a
mean? And
freaking
it's
genius right there.
like his and her queen type shit. You know what I mean? But it's all gonna fall under the fucking of the umbrella of the street code apparel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, no, that's amazing, man. Honestly, that's definitely stepping out, and that's expanding in a great profession right there, man. So you know, definitely, I want to go ahead and I want to talk about this too right now. Do you have any solo projects coming up? Do you have a solo album coming out? And actually, first, let's go ahead and go back to the Instagram handle. Where can they find you on Instagram? What is your handle?
Yeah, I think it's S is silent underscore SCP or vice versa. SCP S is silent or some shit. I honestly don't know. I'm not, but it's either
Here, let
if you
me.
just put in S is silent, it'll pop up. You know, fucking yeah, fucking and then on Facebook, fucking Spotify, fucking anywhere they fucking sound music at, YouTube, all that shit. I'm on all that shit. I'm not really on TikTok or nothing, but like when you go put the music and shit, how you can add music and shit, my shit's on there. You know.
It's gonna be SCP underscore S is silent 719.
Yeah,
Everybody
there you
out there,
go.
tap in with them. Tap in with them. If you're looking for greatness, if you're looking to take your craft to the next level, tap in with them today.
But as
And
far as like
if not, buy a shirt. Get a shirt from a
yeah,
homie.
straight up. As far as like music and shit, I got a couple projects that I'm doing solo and shit. Me and the team got a couple. Just like with it's just with them, it's just they work a lot. You know what I mean? They're hardworking men. You know what I mean? Providing for the family and shit. So they work hella hours and shit. So it's kind of hard to get them in the studio and shit. So but we got a couple bangers out that we're working on, and then like I said, I got one coming with Chucho and Little Nate called "Set It Off." I got one coming with the homie Ray G from Springs, called Southside, and then I got one coming with the homie Dopey PB from Parkside. Um, I got a couple other ones too, so yeah, just keep the loose out for that. Fucking, I'm a little bit slow on when it comes to dropping the music and shit. Fucking, but every time we
So
do, you know what I mean?
I gotta
The
ask
people
you
are always
this.
fucking with it.
I gotta ask you this because we're right here. We're right now. I got you right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
have
bro.
to ask
Yeah.
you these things right now. I gotta ask you this.
Oh yeah, let's run it.
Can we get you to spit for us?
Get you to spit. Damn. Put me on the spot, huh?
No,
Let's
honestly,
get it.
I want the people to really feel this. I want them to feel your craft. I know you do a lot of performing, so maybe a verse or something from one of your show sets.
So I'll show you the verse to as much as I remember from the one with Chucho and Little Nate. They see me coming, but hell no, we ain't running. Cause we ain't never hiding, see you stuck in at a function making something. Cause we coming up from nothing, but I still set it off. Your big homies know I ain't bluffing, who's you trusting? When it's time to go ride out, hunting busters searching, looking for where they hide out. Fucking ARP with extension green tip bullets fly out. Another average day when you grow up in my town. Cause ever since my brother died, contemplating the get back, parking everyone and anyone who's a suspect, and bet that they say that karma gets them back, but homie, fuck that. Catch them down on the luck and get that run back. Pushing up against the clouds, got me looking for better days. Guess it's true when they say real gangsters will never change. Fuck, I don't even remember the rest on me, but that shit's hard. That's fucking. Make sure you guys fucking tap in when we drop that shit. We got a
Yeah,
video
no,
coming
that
up.
was
So.
bars. That was straight bars right there, man.
Yeah,
And that's why,
I heard
I
that,
had to
man.
ask you. We're at that part of the segment. I was like, I got to get it in. I mean,
Yeah,
like everybody's out there, they're kind of scared to hear no, but at the same time, I was like, I
yeah.
just gotta ask. Even if it was a no, I gotta be like,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
for sure. Yeah, shit. I'll fucking go again. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, definitely. If we can hear more, definitely we would
Yeah,
love to, man.
shit.
Because this is where we want to display talent right here, man. And you're very, very talented.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking all that wolfing on the gram, man. I'm sick of this shit. Talking like it's some, but where the fuck have they been? Go and ask your big homies or my name in the pen. If it's on, then it's on. Come and get off. Then it's a danger zone when you come right through my section. We ain't tripping on them lanes. We got killers invested. How you saying that he's solid, but he turned to a witness? We ain't with that small talk. We going straight to the net. My brother died. He took a piece of me with him. We ain't even know who did, but if I catch him, I get him. And it's free my homie Chubbs till he finish his sentence. It'd be hard to beat them cases when them lanes pointing fingers. Riding through the east, fool, you better keep that thing on you. Seen him pull up at the altar, let it bang on him. Then we run him out his pockets and that chain on him. Yeah,
Fire, man. That's fire right there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like honestly, how long have you been doing music? Like
Shit.
honestly, like
Shit, I started when I was 14. I started on a little 4 track, on a little cassette recorder. It was a little 4 track Tascam, little Tascam fucking 4 track on cassette tape. And we used to fucking, we used to rap to fucking like Mr. Sancho instrumentals, Little Rob instrumentals and shit. We used to, uh, you know what I mean? Hop in on 4 tracks. There was only 4 tracks, you
yeah.
know what I mean? And there was a couple of us. There was a couple of us, you know what I mean? So we had to like jump in on type shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, since I was 14, and then I had got locked up when I had just turned 18. When I had just turned 18. So from 18 to 2025, I was incarcerated, so I wasn't really doing music. And then when I got out, so I don't know, like I don't know, was that like 10 years or some shit.
Yeah, no. That's amazing, man. And were you writing anything while you were locked up?
So to be honest, no. I came out with like 3 songs and fucking everyone was like, "Fucking, how can that? You know what I mean? You're gone for a little bit. You should have more." And so, to be honest, is like music wasn't really on my mind. What I mean, I'm there with the homies, programming with the homies. What I mean, I'm not a fucking. you know what I mean, adapting to your environment, you know what I mean? I'm not a fucking rapper, you know what I mean? I'm got a program with the homies, you know what I mean? Building a name with the homies, which is why all the homies love me now that I was locked up with, you know what I mean? Just fucking showing them, you know what I mean, that you're a solid homie and shit. So my focus wasn't really on too much music and shit. Sometimes when I be in the hole, cause I went to the hole a lot, but like I would write like 4 bars and I would give up, you know what I mean? Get out the hole, and then I would go to the hole again, you know what I mean? They'd bring me fucking some of my property, my notebook, you know what I mean? I go write a little bit more. So like throughout the whole time, I came out with a couple songs. I was gonna do a fucking album called "Back on the Streets" when I got out, but when I got out, fucking, I just seen how much the game changed. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to focus on singles and shit. We dropped a couple albums. You know what I mean? But like as far as me, I just want to stick to singles for now. You know, singles and videos,
So
singles and videos, videos is where it's at. People want to see visuals. You know.
yeah, no, definitely. So I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Shorty, Skrillion Capone, you know what I'm saying? Promona Califas right there,
Yeah, that's the
Diego
homie.
Martinez, we see you, Diego.
Yeah,
What's up, everybody out there? Lance Tafoya,
yeah, shout out to
Shorty
Mona. Shout out to
970.
homies from 12th Street. Shout out to homies from Sarkeys. I got a good homie from there. Yeah, shout out to Mona, my homie Skrillion, straight up.
Yeah, no, no,
170.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Shouts out to that man right there. He's very good at what he does too, and I can
Hell
see
yeah,
why.
for
I can
sure.
see why you approve. I can see why
Yeah,
because
he's fire.
honestly,
Like
there's not a lot of
when I work
artists
with
out here
him,
that are doing something like that.
when I go and work with Skrill, like I gotta really step my fucking bars up, you know, because that was real versatile. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to be up here, and then when I come on, be down here. You know what I mean? So I gotta step up my game before I get one with Skrill. But I
Well, I see the
definitely,
direction you're going. I see where it's going, and honestly, you're just gonna get more lyrical. That's it. You know, no matter what. Like, even if you were to sit there and not even pick up the pen at all, like just the knowledge that you have in your head that you're learning every day, that you're doing every day, it's like that's gonna really increase because you got a lot of value in you. You got a lot of morals in you. You know, you got a strong structure. And it's like
yeah,
honestly, the only thing that's gonna come out of that is you're gonna get more lyrical. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get more into your zone. And it's like,
yeah,
man, I can't wait for that feature. I can't wait to bump that because definitely shouts out to everybody, but there's a certain select few, man. There's a certain select few. And I know you're one of them, man. I know you're one of them.
appreciate that
So
shit. Hell yeah,
definitely,
that's good to
man.
know.
Honestly, what would you say you don't like the most about the industry in Colorado?
Fuck. There we go. uh, um, no, it's dope. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dope artists. You know what I mean? They make good music and shit. Fucking, it's real catchy and shit. Fucking, a lot of people fuck with it. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not really not no hater when it comes to the music and shit. But like I said earlier, like to have me fuck with you, like I gotta fuck with you as a person. You know what I'm talking about? I love you. I love you too. Uh, I gotta fuck with you as a person. You know what I mean? And like if multiple stories that I hear about somebody, you know what I mean? Like if it's more bad than good, then obviously that dude's no good, you know what I mean? So I'll stop fucking with them altogether, you know what I mean? But like no, the music's dope, you know what I mean? There's a lot of dope artists out there, you know what I mean? But like um I don't know, like as far as like the gente, like on the gente side, you know what I mean? The homie types shit, you know what I mean? But there's homies that are doing it, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homies that are doing it, you know what I mean? Fucking and but then at the same time there's fools who ain't representing it right, you know what I mean? There's fools, you know what I mean? So fucking, I think it goes both ways. It goes both ways, and I'm sure, I don't know if like the other cultures in Colorado that make music, if they feel that amongst themselves, you know what I mean? Like the black fools, if they feel like the other black artists, you know what I mean? I don't know if they have that type of tension with each other, but like, when it comes to our people, we're real prideful, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be fucking on everyone's head as you know what I mean. The next person's gonna be on my head type shit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
So
to tell you the
fucking,
truth,
but
I
yeah,
understand
it's
that
all love to
because
everyone. It's all love to everyone doing their thing in Colorado, you know what I mean? Fucking. Yeah,
yeah, no,
it's
I
no hate.
definitely I
Just
definitely get it. It's because
be what you're fucking rapping about. You know what I mean? Or at least lived it, or at least have a homie who lived it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because like when it comes to our shit, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You listen to it. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? We got fools who vouch for it. All of us. You know what I mean? Like we all kick it. We've all fucking put in our part for the cause, you know what I mean? We've all done what's asked of us, you know what I mean? So we kind of hold everyone else outside of our circle to that standard, you know what I mean? Like that fool, you know what I mean? I'm not saying we're the biggest and baddest type shit, you know what I mean? But If you're over
You
there
keep your
rapping
circle
about,
tight. You keep
but
your
if you're
circle
over there
tight.
rapping, if you're over there rapping about this and this and that, know what I mean? I'm talking about far as rapping. I'm not talking about like street shit. I'm talking about as far as rappers. So you know what I mean? None of the homies
Like
get
there's no
affiliated with
cap
that. You know what
factor
I mean?
right here.
But like, you know what I mean?
Basically you don't
Like if you're
tolerate
a fucking rapper and you're over there talking about all this and that, you know what I mean? But then at a show, you know what I mean? You and your homies look all fucking timid. Like y'all, you fools obviously ain't fucking doing what you're rapping about, you know what I mean? Because I know when we pull up to the shows, you know what I mean, we walking that motherfucker like we own that shit, you know what I mean? Which you're supposed to do, you know what I mean? And if you're over there rapping about certain stuff, then you got a image to portray, you know what I mean? Whether you want to or not, you know what I mean? You put yourself in that field to fucking to be a rapper, and you wanted to rap about that. So now people are gonna look at you a certain way, you know what I mean? And I just feel like there's a lot that are representing right, but then there's a lot who fucking who don't, you know. But shout out to them either way, you know what I mean? Get their money, you know what I mean? It's no hate, you know what I mean? Do them, I'm gonna do me, you know what I mean? We're all gonna fucking do what we gotta do to get our bag, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah, nah, man,
those
you're
who
very
wanna work,
humble.
those who wanna
You're very,
work, you
very
know what I mean?
humble.
Those who wanna work, they'll work with each other, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about myself, you know what I mean? But stay like this dude and this dude, you know what I mean? If they wanna work, eventually they'll work, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They'll fucking get their shit out the way, whatever they gotta, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So fucking yeah, no hate.
So do you got kids? Do you have kids at all?
Yeah. I got three boys and a girl. My daughter just
Oh,
my daughter just turned 16. Um, and then I got a 12-year-old, and then I got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. Yeah,
so
three
I
boys
want to
and a
go
girl.
back because here at SR Broadcast, we like to go in a full circle motion right here. We like to, not just keep going all the time. We like to go back and interlock everything in the conversation. So I
Yeah,
know we had a part of the segment today where we were talking about the fallen homies and just that roughness, that factor of it. And man, tomorrow's not promised ever. And I was saying that people are going to be listening to this when they're on their way to work, when they're sitting there at the gym. You know what I'm saying? And when they're going in to get some breakfast or something, or
yeah,
they're
for
just
sure.
they're just waking up first thing in the morning, they're gonna put this on and they're gonna listen to it. And
Yeah,
one day your kids are gonna listen to it too, maybe, and they're gonna definitely be like, that's dad, I want to go check that out.
yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
maybe a different time. It might not be their stilo, but hey, they're gonna always remember you. So I
Yeah,
guess what I would ask right now is there any words you want to say right now? And let your babies know, like leave some words right here because this is an imprint. This is history right here, and it's not
yeah.
going to go nowhere.
So I think my biggest thing, and I tell my kids this too, and all my homies, we preach the same thing. Just stand up for what you believe in, respect will get you a long way, I'm not saying, you know what I mean, you ain't gotta be a bully or nothing, you know what I mean, but treat other people how you want to be treated, and if they cross you or do something that's not in your program, you know what I mean? Have the morals in yourself to cut them people off because they're a reflection off of you. You're a reflection off of me. You know what I mean? So that's why our circle's so tight because as soon as one fucks up, we'll cut that fool off. Like you know what I mean? And I try to instill that in my kids, not on a gang aspect, but just the code of
You got
conduct
to let
and the
people
morals
go.
in the South, the morals and the integrity. You know what I mean? Because what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? I try to teach my kids that. So just always stand up for what you believe in, and if it gets you in trouble, then you know what I mean. Just hopefully you don't fuck up too bad. But yeah, just stand up for what you believe in. Fucking always fucking take care of your family. Stand up for those who can't. You know what I mean. Stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. You know what I mean. Fucking that's your homie. You know what I mean. Stand up for that fool. I mean, make sure he can stand on his own 2 feet. You know what I mean. Before you go and put your neck out for anybody. You know what I mean. Make sure the people that you keep around you are gonna ride for you as much as you're gonna ride for them. You know what I mean. And then you guys will be unstoppable. And at least that's how I feel with me and my circle, you know what I mean? And shout out to all my homies, the ones that, even though the ones I don't see every day, you know what I mean? But my homies know who the circle is, you know what I mean? I know, Mom. And you
Yeah.
know, say that.
I got a two-part question for you right now. Um, what was your greatest achievement last year?
Shit, what was last year? 2020. Shit, to be honest, man, that's a good question. Shit, I don't even know. shit, just another year being free, you know what I mean? As coming from fucking being incarcerated, you know what I mean? I've been out since 2016, you know? Shit, waking up and being able to fucking hit up my homies, hit up my mom, you know what I mean? Hit up, you know what I mean? Wake up with my kids, take them to school, you know what I mean? Just being out here with my family, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Still with the homies at the same time, you know what I mean? Just balancing, you know what I mean? Because I'm never gonna leave the homies, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna denounce where I'm from, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna be like, oh, I have kids, you know what I mean? If my homies need me, I'm gonna be there, you know what I mean? So I would just say just and every day is a fucking accomplishment, you know what I mean? Just fucking just 'cause I'm able to balance everything, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not easy, you know what I mean? No one said it's gonna be easy, but it's a blessing when you find that balance and still have the respect from all the homies and still be able to come around the homies come around you know what I mean? I could go out with the homies right now if I wanted to, you know what I mean? And be like, damn, haven't seen you in a couple of days, you know what I mean? And it's still gonna be all love as if a homie never left, you know what I mean? If I never see a homie and he comes over here, I'm not gonna be like, oh, where you been at? Where you been at? You know what I mean? Like, no, fool, we all have families, we all do what we gotta do, you know what I mean? We're older now, you know what I mean? Leave that shit for the little homies, you know what I mean? When it comes to the real shit, then that's when we step in, you know what I mean? The older homies. Shout out to all the homies who've been putting it down from everywhere, you know what I mean? Fucking we just gotta move smarter nowadays, you know? Fucking but yeah, I would just say that, you know what I mean? Just another year free. Still doing what I love to do with the graphics, you know what I mean? With the music, you know what I mean? Networking with people, being here, you know what I mean? Other podcasts, you know what I mean? Being with my homies, you know what I mean? Going to the fucking shit with my fucking lady, you know what I mean? Doing shit, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's respect, man. Like I see your character, man. You're so humble. You're so humble. You're down to earth. And let's face it, a lot of people when they hear S Silent, you know what I'm saying? They hear Still City Hustlers, they got a different perception. If they haven't met you before, probably they're like
Yeah,
thinking, man, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's not like that, you know, but it's like I'm glad I was able to sit down with you tonight and touch base because man, I get to see how humble you really are right now. And it's like everybody out there tap in with S Silent for real. And this is the
yeah.
second part to that question. I really want to ask, what was the downfall for you last year?
Shit. I would say, you know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier, I hold my homies real close. You know what I mean? That they're my family. You know what I mean? From being locked up to being out on the streets. You know what I mean? That's who I've learned to be my family. You know what I mean? Yes, my mother and all that shit. You know what I mean? That's mandatory. You know what I mean? That should come automatically with the man. You know what I mean? So that's not even a question. You know what I mean? But just losing homies. You know what I mean? Like I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? My homie just got out last year, and then fucking not even the year's gone, and he's gone. You know what I mean? Fucking yeah, just losing homies, I would say, because that shit fucks you up mentally, and that shit sticks with you, you know. And yeah,
Yeah, I
I
lost
I kinda, I hate imagining waking up and hearing my homie is gone. You know what I mean? Whether it's fucking I see the homie every day or whether I just knew him for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I have to know you to some point to be like, you know what I mean, for that shit to actually stick. You know what I mean? Yeah, show love to the homies you didn't know. You know what I mean? Show love. You know what I mean? Like we're supposed to do. I mean, if you fucked with them, you know what I mean? And if you didn't, then rest in peace to them still. You know what I mean? Fucking but yeah, I would just say fucking just you know what I mean? Just losing people that are close to me.
yeah, man. No, that I had a friend last year. It was a brother of mine, and he ate one of them blues, man, and he overdosed and he died, you know. And I ended up going through a surgery, man. I went through a surgery, and I ended up I ended up losing 5 liters of blood. I was bleeding out, and I remember I was walking up the stairs, and I'm like, you know, I don't call no 911. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit. You know, I'm like, I'd rather just lay there and die. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I was walking up the stairs, and I told my brother. My brother was right behind me, and I was like, hey, I'm dying right now. I'm dying. I was like, you got to call the ambulance. I'm dying. And I got to the
Yeah,
top of my stairs, and I remember I just threw up like The Exorcist, like, and it was horrible. And I remember I was in ICU for like 3 days, you know. And when I went in for that surgery, man, the only thing I remember was and it's like a movie, like, you know, it's like a movie, but it's like it's not. It's reality right here. I,
yeah,
I remember I saw my homie, and it felt like I talked to him for hours. Like I'm talking about hours. And I just remember like we were at peace. We were at a place where we used to go when we were kids. And I just remember he looked at me and he told me, he's like, you can't come with me. And I woke up. And it's like, that's how I know I died, you know? And it's like, life is tragic. It ain't a joke. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a joke. You don't know what you have until you don't. And it's like, I feel you, man. I feel you, you know, like you got a lot of bullets in you, you know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, you took a lot, you know, and for you to be a good dad and be on top of it, not only just be a good dad, be a good partner, be a good son, you know, and a good owner, you know, like I see your dog, you know, I see you probably got it trained, you know, like, you know, you got your life together. And that's such a shout out to you, man. And I feel
I
like
mean,
a
shit, it
lot of
had to, you
times,
know, man. I mean, I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking stress every fucking day. You know what I mean? So, I
hey, I
got
ain't
my
gonna
shit
lie,
working
I'm in the
together. You know
same
what I mean?
boat
But
too.
we could all
I'm
be
like,
better.
get the
You know
fuck back here, motherfucker. Like,
what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Cali Hood Media. Shout out to homies from the IE. Yes, you guys go tap in with the homie Cali Hood Media. I got a couple big ups with that homie. Man, you guys go tap in.
yeah, that was my bad about that. I don't know what's going on, homie. I gotta catch some food slipping, doggy. For real,
Yeah.
honestly, they've been messing with my cars out there.
Is that one of them Venezuelans or what?
Tell you the truth, homie. If it was, homie, they
I
ain't
could pull
fucking.
out that thing, let it bang bang. Look at me like, what the fuck? I don't really talk like that. Yeah, shout out to Cali Hood Media. Found a homie right there from the IE. A little couple of years with a couple homies from IE.
Stank
Nice
tank.
to know. Got a lot of homies up in that same really Skrill Capone. There was another CD that I used to have when he used to have the 5150. I watched his interview the other night and he was telling me about the 5150 that Skrill had. Fucking I had that CD. I had that CD. I had a bunch of fucking songs and shit.
Yeah, he's been doing stuff for a long time, man. A
Mm-hmm.
very, very long time. But yeah,
Like
man,
I
shouts
said,
out to you, man. And I
hey,
appreciate you for coming out tonight and honestly stepping on this platform, platforming with us. Shouts out to all your people out there. Shouts out to Cali Hood Media.
yeah,
Frank, we see you, Frank. We
yeah,
see
that's
you,
right.
Frank. You
Yeah,
know,
that's the homie,
Pothead
man. Me and Ashley
Productions.
kicked it off right away. Right away, we kicked that's my brother from another mother right there. Kicked it off.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's a brother company to us right there. That's a big brother to us right there. And
Yeah, I see
honestly,
that. Yeah, I see the little logo on the SR broadcast and shit. So that's dope. It was another reason why. You know what I mean? Another reason why when you hit me up to be on here, I was like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? You're the homie. That's the homie. I'm like, shit, hell yeah.
yeah, no, definitely, definitely,
I've
man.
been watching too before that. You know what I mean? I've been watching this shit. I think as soon I started watching. Shout out to the homie. What is it? Six Deucer. That's his name. That's his
Yeah,
channel, right?
6 dudes.
Shout out to that homie and shit. Shout out to that homie for fucking letting us be on the platform and shit. But I really started watching when you started being being part of the team or whatever, you know.
Yeah, no, man, definitely. We got a lot in the making. We got some events coming up. You know, definitely we're tying down Greeley, Colorado right now. And you already know we're bringing you out for the Galactic Stoners meet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey,
Part
and the
two.
Moxie, if you hear this, it was nothing personal.
Yeah, you shouldn't have touched them. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, like, no, like, but that's a whole nother spill right there. But it's all love with the Moxie, you know. I mean, they fucking banned us from being there, but it is what it is. You know what I mean, we didn't mean no harm, you know. Just
Yeah.
just came with it.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely, man. Honestly. But yeah, we got a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of things coming up, man. And I'm excited for it. Is there do you want to go ahead and let your homies in the back give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, before we
Yeah,
get out of
yeah.
here?
Sure, shout out to the homie Silent. Check him out, on all platforms. He keeps it real all the time. Shout out to all the homies locked down. Shout out to all the homies rest in peace. Shit.
That's right.
And shout out to you, homie, for letting my homie come through and spend some time with us. So have a good night.
Yeah, no, definitely. We're gonna have to do a part two. We're gonna have to do a
Yes,
part two.
sir.
We definitely gonna have to bring you back. And definitely, man, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
We'll definitely do this again. We just barely scraped the surface, you know. So we'll
Yeah,
definitely
yeah. No, definitely.
But yeah,
Man,
I'll
and
be here
thank you.
anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime you wanna have me hop on here again, homie, just reach out, you know. Fucking let me know if you need anything, and then you know what I mean. The love is always here, you know.
It's like, we at that part. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be doing no coke and petting your dog. Don't be drinking and driving. Everybody, y'all don't have to stay here, but y'all gotta get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get out. Everybody out there, tap in. This is SR Broadcast in full effect. Shout out to SS Silent out of Pueblo, Colorado. You know what time it is? Cali Hood Media. Frank, we see you. We see you, baby. And Piehead Productions, Spilled Records, One Underground TV. I am your co-host, David Pistols. Shouts out to Six Deuce, the founder, the one, the only. Man, platform to platform. If you're an artist looking to tap in today, because you know what season it is. Tap in and tap the fuck out.
That's right.
We
That's
gone.
right.
And we out, man. Shouts out to you, brother, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm about to be on? Your boy David Pistols. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Shouts out. Everybody out there that made this possible. Thank you. You right there, and you right there too. We in that part of the segment. Oh, woo!